Hey guys,
Hello.
welcome back to the Laker family. I'm going to be discussing the game from last night between the Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. It was pretty much the same feel type of game that we had the previous game that we just played with the Oklahoma City Thunder. A lot of sloppiness, a lot of turnovers, and just a lot of crucial mistakes in the fourth quarter. It had the same feel. The last game we had, we kept getting out to these 10-point leads at the most, and then Oklahoma City would make a little run and keep getting back into the game. This game had the same type of feel. We kept getting a little lead, and then they would either call a timeout or make some key plays, or we'll contribute to it by doing some bonehead plays, especially in the fourth quarter, when we had an opportunity to just take hold of the game. Now, with that being said, there still was no fear in this game as far as us losing, but we just wanted to eliminate some of those mistakes, and we just have to play at our best, especially against lower echelon teams. She all right? So yeah, with that being said, I feel like the person that had the monster game, like put the most complete game together, was Anthony Davis. The guy had 33 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. He hit 4 3-pointers. His 3-point shot has been wet so far, especially over the past few games. His 3-point shot has elevated him to another level. Now, if he keeps that up, the 3-point aspect of it, I don't see how he's not a top 2 player in this league. Easily, hands down, a stretch big that he's not defined by one strength. He can bang down low, get buckets down low. He can bring you out to the mid range. That has great footwork, has the speed of a guard, and can knock down threes at a great clip like that. That is a scary unicorn type of player, a generational type of player. Especially if they have to come out there and guard that three. The way he was wetting last night, he was hitting some 4-point plays even. So that was big for Anthony Davis. LeBron, to me, is hands down the best point guard in the league, and that's no joke. He's literally the best point guard in the league with those 14 assists he had last night, and just what he's been doing overall at that position all year. Now, he made some crucial mistakes in the fourth quarter. He did not have the best of fourth quarters. The last game, he didn't really have a great fourth quarter as well either. But we did enough to overcome the win. Now, I've seen a couple of guys, a couple of fans commenting that do we need a trade, because we shouldn't be in these close games against these lower echelon teams like that. I wouldn't say it's time to panic or try to do any reactionary trades, right now. It's just, I think it's more of teams are playing up to our level because we are back now. We are back like the Lakers of old. And so we, back in the glory days with Kobe and Shaq, we would get every team's best. So, I mean, just for example, Oklahoma would push us to the brink, but then turn around and go play the Kings or somebody of that nature and get completely destroyed, the next game. That's because they get up to play us, and we have a target now on our back. So it's not so much of the case of guys not doing completely what they're supposed to do. It's just other teams are playing up to our level. This game, it showed how much we miss Bradley again. We have a top defense in the league, and our big guys get a lot of love for that. But what goes unnoticed is the guards, our guard defenders. They play a key role in us having a top defense. If you have somebody like Avery Bradley out there to attack people at the point of attack, that helps keeps opposing teams' guards out of the paint, so the big man don't have to contest every single play down the floor. So yeah, the big man does get a lot of the credit, but this goes to show you how important our defensive point guards are. KCP plays well in that starting lineup too, and that's another guy that's been playing great. He went from looking like a D-League player to a solid veteran role player. So we need KCP to keep that level of play up. I told y'all that KCP was capable of this type of play. That's why I was so disappointed in him. It wasn't because I felt like he was sorry or a scrub. It was because I know what KCP can do, and he's showing that now. So keep that up. Kudos to KCP. So yeah, it wasn't so much of coaching or anything like that, or us playing bad. The reason why the game was so close, it was just that teams are playing up to us now, and then Avery Bradley was a key missing piece because their guards kind of had a little field day there. In certain stretches. All three of their guards to me played decent. Schroeder, Shea Gilchrist, Alexander, and Chris Paul. They all had decent games, and somebody like Avery Bradley would have disrupted them a little bit more than that. To disrupt them from getting into their offense, keep them from scoring at a clip like they were last night. Kuzma played good on defense. I give him props on that. We got to find a way to get him more acclimated in this offense, though, because he's very key and vital to us being that super team. Like, we're already a great team, but Kuzma, getting back to the Kuzma of old, would put us as a super team and dang near unbeatable. Kuzma. The only thing I get on him about really is, he kind of falls in love with that three-point shot a little bit. I would like to see him make more plays, attacking the rim, attacking closeouts, and you don't necessarily have to score every time you attack the basket, but, play make here and there. Just become more of a key piece on the offensive end. And granted, he's still, shaking back and rounding in the game shape, but once he becomes fully, acclimated in that area, that's the type of things I'm looking for from Kuzma. Don't fall in love so much with just outside perimeter three-point shooting unless you're going to knock him down at a Klay Thompson clip. Klay Thompson can get away with that because he knocks those threes down at a great clip. So just do a good, better job of mixing that game up like you used to do, Kuzma. So yeah, I believe that was Rondo, that Rondo play. Now Rondo, I couldn't tell the intent of that play when he kind of stuck his leg up in the groin area of Schroeder. They was both fighting for position. It was hard to tell if Rondo was just trying to fight for his position or was he intentionally trying to kick the man in his groin. And you saw Schroeder immediately kind of go down, but it's just like, if that was Rondo's intent, you got to cool it, bro. You got to, come on now. We're doing good. We have a great thing going. The chemistry is getting better by the minute. You don't want to do anything to jeopardize that. We can't afford losing you, because Rondo is a key piece as far as consistency, playmaking, playing, being a pass defensively, getting to the opposing team's point guards, things of that nature. But if that was his intent, you gotta control that mentally there a little bit better, Rondo. If it wasn't your intent, then don't worry about that. But hopefully the league downgrades that to where you won't have to suffer any suspensions. So that's my thoughts on that play. I couldn't really judge it completely because I couldn't really tell his intent there. But yeah, so far I'm still pleased with everything that this team is doing. We just got to cut back on the turnovers and do a little bit better at that. We're going to get every team's best shot at this point, especially at our record. Every team is going to want to make a name for themselves now. So with that being said, let's go straight into the stats with JD.
Anthony Davis, 33 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists. LeBron James, 23 points, 6 rebounds, 14 assists. McGee, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist. Green, 14 points, 4 rebounds, 0 assists. And Pope, 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Okay.
Go Lakers.
Go Lakers. Now, I like the fact that Danny Green is scoring. I told y'all in a couple of videos ago that I would like Danny Green to get into that 10 to 13 point range, a game. And because he's capable of that. You know, he's not an all around scorer, but he's still capable of going on these high stretches from three. And so we need that to open up our offense a little bit more. So he did a little bit better on that aspect. And Davis shot well from three. And I think we shot well as a whole from 3-point range as a team. So we're going to get right into the Oracle's favorite play of the game. And she's going to give us her prediction for the game tonight.
Okay, so my favorite play of the game was the full court lob pass from LeBron to AD early in the third quarter. Okay, so now I'm going to get what I see. I see the Lakers making a quick work of the Grizzlies tonight with AD having another monster game. Go Lakers!
Go Lakers! And she's been right. Her little ball, whatever is going on over here, she's been right. I think we missed one. So she's been, I believe, maybe 6-1. So that's a good luck ball there, guys. So like she said, we play Memphis tonight. Let's focus on some of the areas of weaknesses and get this team. I put this team to rest early so we can maybe load manage our key players. So I'll be coming back to you guys tomorrow with a recap of that. We'll all be back with a recap of that video. And as always, if y'all want to become a part of the Laker family, like, share, and subscribe. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah. Hey, I got muscles like Superman.